Hey guys, welcome to the show 101. And I guess we're rolling right on past episode 200 because this is episode 201. The video that we made 4 or 5 days ago where I heard the whoop in the bush back there, a couple of things I want to mention. I came out of the bush that night and Tom, my neighbor, was working outside and he said, "Did you hear that?" Him and his nephew Pat were loading up to go bird hunting. They had the machines all loaded in a trailer and they actually stopped what they were doing. They heard what I heard. They didn't know what it was either. So it wasn't just me. Alright guys, I heard something. I'm pretty sure we got it on camera. I'm just walking up the trail and I found something here. It looks like a footprint, but it would be old if it is because there's lots of green stuff growing out of it. But I'm going to show it to you guys because it's kind of cool. I think I can see it better with my eye, but right here, that would be the heel and then goes up here. And then there's actually, looks like toe prints down here in the moss. But you can see all this green stuff growing out of what would be the footprint, right? So, but it goes right there, heel, all the way up there. And there's like footprints, big toe. So it'd be left foot. Right on the mossy trail here. It's, again, there's only one, right? It doesn't make any sense. We've found a few of these single deep tracks in the moss over the last couple of years here out in the swamp. The only thing that I would say was more substantial was we found tracks in the snow, multiple tracks that looked like prints with toes and everything. We showed that on the channel way back when. And that right there is really hard to... It could be anything, right? It just looks exactly like, you know, a 14 or 15 inch long print with the heel and toes, but there's only one. So I have to say that that's not what it is. You guys draw your conclusion. That's my conclusion, is it's just a abnormal depression that looks like a footprint. I would get excited if we had even two in a row of those, you know, a left and a right facing. Then I'd be like, wow, okay, we're on to something, but just one. Do you guys hear that? Okay, that's twice I heard it. Do you guys remember in a previous video, I said I heard a really bad moose impersonation? I just heard that twice, 3-4 minutes apart. There. There it is again. And there goes Gage. There. There it is again. And there goes Gage. So I was doing a loop of the property looking for tracks before I go back to the structure I wanted to tear down. And we've got another one here that has quite a few leaning in. Now people keep asking me, do they point at something? No, I mean, it's a teepee. They point at the sky. If you were to look at it and say maybe it has a little bit of a lean in one direction or another, I'm thinking in my head here, the one I showed you guys last time is kind of leaning towards the north, which would be behind me. The one we tore down was kind of leaning towards the west. This one here, it's kind of all over. You know what I mean? Like they're not really pointing at anything. This one I'll just count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 sticks leaning in here. One beam here. And then on this side here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 6 all together. So I looked at these just to make sure. Obviously I already moved that, but you can see they're not, it's at the base of another tree. It didn't grow there. Now a couple of these ones over here, this big one didn't grow here. That's placed. No stump. But one of them right here, this one, it's bent over. That one grew there and then it broke. That one, the bottom one here, this one grew here, it's bent, but then this one looks like it's placed. So this one right here, there's no stump, there's no nothing. This one was attached in the ground. I'm just going over the trail cameras from Dad's. We had a lot of good stuff on here. We've actually got a couple nice bucks, foxes, the bear. Now, I got a weird clip to show you guys. It's the audio that's weird. There's a deer or something in front of the camera that sets the camera off, and we'll see his ears about halfway through the clip. They'll just flash and he'll go by. But listen to the noises coming out of the bush in the background. I don't know. I mean, I know the trail camera, there's a lot of static. They amplify the sound a lot, but wow, I don't know what that is. Just heard something. Like an animal. That is not the first time I've heard that tonight. I don't think the camera's gonna pick that up. It's very faint. But I can hear it. Whistling. Whistling. Yeah, so here we've got a pull down. Knocking. Three knocks. It's not a woodpecker. 100% it's not a woodpecker. There's another one. It's crazy. I don't know that the phone is actually picking up what I'm hearing, so I might look really crazy, but I'm telling you guys, I wish I had the camcorder with the Rode mic, but there's something knocking back there. Okay, I'm kind of stumped on this one, guys. I don't know what to think. I found something tiny. I've been looking at the ground. This isn't on the ground. I'm going to show you guys this, and I honestly don't know what to think. Really hard to see on the camera, guys. There's a log here, and on this log, look, there's 3 sticks leaning against each other. Don't ask me how I saw this. I went to step over the log, actually, is how I saw it. Do you see that? It's really hard to see, I know. But look, I don't want to move it because it's going to fall over, I think. This branch here looks like it's about to fall over. Is that just normal? What is this? That doesn't seem normal to me. Look at this. Here's another one. Look at this. Why? Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we got another one on the back side, 5, coming in completely the opposite way. These are all leaning up into here. You can see where these ones are bent over. Now these two are actually, they were growing here and they're broke. One there looks like it was placed. Another one here looks like it was placed. That one's heavy, I can't move that one. And then over here, we've got this one, which is growing there, but it's leaned in, and look it. They make a cross up there. Here's one I noticed from way back over there. There's 4 loops right here. 5 loops. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then another one right, a little one right there, 5. All looped under the top of that one tree. So there's actually 6 looped under here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then around the back is number 6 right there. 6 trees all looped underneath the top of this spruce, which came from up here. What are the chances that it caught all of those from as far away as over here? It seems odd to me. Rocks clacking together. Just making my way towards that sound we heard. Somewhere in there. Not too far off either. Hear that? Okay, so I just walked all the way around this big rock. I don't see anybody, hear anything. But I'm sure it was coming from right here. And as we come back out onto the trail, look what we're right across from. I've showed you guys this one before, so it's not new. But that's a weird... We've looked at this triangle structure before, it's weird. There she is. Mama bear right there with 2 cubs. There go the cubs. They're probably going to go up one of these 2 pine trees. There they go. Look at them go. Oh, good find, Mr. Reed. It's not here. It's not here. Whatever that was not a plane. 4 times in the same spot. I saw it. I came around the corner and there was a bright blue flash that lit up the whole sky. Then another one. Then another one. There it is. There it is. I see it. Did you guys see that? Like 4 times? It's on the other side of the road now. And again, a couple times already I've heard, it sounds like something touching the dish or moving the parabolic dish. I can't explain that. And then I just listened to one, it sounds like you hear a crack off in the distance in the bush, and then ping, like something hits the house. Doesn't sound like it hits the dish, sounds like it hits the house. Anyway, here's all of the audio, guys. Check it out. It's actually pretty cool. Couple bangs in there, and a tree knock. Right away, within 7 minutes, we got a tree knock. I wasn't going to talk through this whole video, guys. This is the end of the video. I've been out here 2.5 hours with Gage. We went way back in the swamp, and I came back to within 200 yards of my house, and I found this. A new teepee structure. There's no tracks in the snow, and there are 5 sticks, all leaning into a central point. Sound familiar? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Most of the teepees on my property seem to be made with 5 leaners. Does that mean anything? I don't know. We've got a tree here. I've shown you guys a few like this. It's kind of like it's squished. See what I mean? It's a 6-inch diameter balsam. I don't know. How do they get squished like that? I don't know. What am I looking at? I don't know what I'm looking at here. Like, I don't hear anything. What? I'm gonna manually focus this. Okay, we're switching to manual focus mode. Sorry guys, the camera's just in and out the whole time. So I just passed another one here where it's 2 loopers over top of each other. The one in the back looping over this way, and then this one here crossing over the top of it. Just pointing it out because, well, I noticed it. There is also another one right here beside those 2 that are looping on its own. So I don't know. Make of that what you will, guys. A strange one. No, we're not going to destroy it. We're going to add on to it. Yeah, we're really gonna mess with Sasquatch this time. We're gonna build on to his structure. So instead of being negative and destroying it, we'll be positive and we'll make it better. So there's the structure, Bigfoot's 5 Teepee leaner. I want to show you guys also, there's a pull down here right beside it. I didn't show you guys that in the last video. So the structure is right there. Pull down right there, and then we've got another one buried in the snow. I'm going to fix all of this. So we've also got this one that's right beside the structure. We're going to move that one over for starters. It's frozen. There you go, 9 leaners. 5 for the Sasquatch and 4 for the reeds. And we're going to put the video camera on the parabolic. So if we get any of these strange knock sounds on the dish that we get, maybe we'll be able to capture something on camera. I'm just going to leave it out here and run for probably 3 hours is the most that the camcorder will run. But maybe we can get an even longer audio session in, and then I'll analyze it tomorrow and see what's on there. Oh my God. I'm blaming the dog here. I'm like, that is the most foul. I have never smelt anything like that in my life. I'm blaming the dog. I don't know if he did it. Oh my God, my eyes are watering. Holy crap. I mean, we're outside, he's running around. Oh, if he just gassed me. Oh my God. What is that smell? I'm still standing here at the porcupine thing. I didn't even get the camera turned around and show you guys. Holy man. I have never smelled anything like that in my life. If that was the dog, holy frig, man. Holy. I'd be afraid he's gonna die if that was the dog. Hey, did you do that? You, I'm talking to you. Did you do that? Playing innocent. No, I can still smell it. What the hell? It's not like it was earlier. It was like in my mouth. Literally, I'm not joking, my eyes were watering. Oh, gee. Is something dead here under the snow? No. I know what dead animals smell like. There comes the dog. So the dog was 100, 200 yards up there. I can still smell it. It's not the dog. What am I smelling? If I had to best describe it, wet deer. For all of you hunters out there, you know what a deer hide smells like? With sulfur. Like skunky. Like a skunky sulfur wet deer. Really, really potent. Like I said, everything seems to be on high alert today. Sounded like something banging on a hollow log. That's like the third time I've heard something. It sounds like a rock being thrown or something. Hopefully the audio picked that up. But I'm not crazy. I've heard it clearly 3 times now. I'm listening to something over here, and then I get a noise like something being thrown over here or falling over here. So to all my fellow squatchers out there, this is just a reminder to stop and take the time to enjoy the nature that's around you. Don't become so fixated on something you're probably not going to get on film. You know, enjoy the birds, enjoy the new plant life, the sleeping squirrels, whatever it is. Just enjoy nature. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you in the next adventure.